We have a follow-up now to a story we first broke on Monday. A Stafford man says he was arrested by 7 U.S. deputy marshals related to an outstanding federal student loan.
But now the top brass at the U.S. Marshals Service wants to tell their side. Isaiah Carey has the one-on-one interview.
A spokesperson for the U.S. Marshals Service here in Houston says last year there were 26 cases where individuals did not take care of their federally backed student loan debt, and they had to arrest 7 people. This year, they're expecting 1,500 cases in our community. Now, it was Monday when Paul Akers says those deputy marshals showed up at his home to arrest him for that $1,500 29-year-old student loan he had. He says they were in combat gear with weapons, but now the U.S. Marshals Service says that was true, but here's why those deputies showed up in numbers. Chief Deputy Rich Hunter also said Akers was notified by the court and he refused to take care of his debt, and he escalated the situation.
He came out a second time. That's when one of the deputy marshals approached him, identified himself as U.S. Marshal, and asked to talk to him. Mr. Akers immediately ran back into his house and shut the door. At that time, the U.S. Marshal went back to his car and called the court and asked the judge if we had permission to arrest him. The judge says, by all means, go in and get that man. So at that point, we called for backup. On scene now are 5 deputy marshals. As they approach the house, they knock on the door, announce U.S. Marshals, open the door, please. And Mr. Akers indicated through the door that he had a gun. My deputies backed off, retreated to an area of cover, and called for local support. 2 uniform officers arrived, a total 7 now, as indicated in the report. And approximately 2 hours later, Mr. Akers came out of the house.
We went back to Akers again to ask him how it all went down last Thursday morning at his home. Now, one of the things they said that you knew about the debt, they had made contact with you previously. They had been looking for you at least 2.5 years.
Never contacted me. There was a plain postcard placed on my door maybe 2 years ago, and it didn't even appear to be real.
Now, a lot of people are surprised that you could be arrested for not taking care of your federally backed student loan debt. U.S. Marshals say it's their job to do what judges say when you're ordered into court. Isaiah Carey, Fox 26 News.